David are actually friends now.
Yes.
They made it
Yeah,
official right before the pod.
yeah, we
It was
just
very
became
exciting.
friends. Because as all true critters know, who know their lore, their history, me and David are Agora winners,
Mhm.
Yeah.
comrades in that prestigious league. We just realized we're we've graduated past that. We're homies,
Yeah.
The
We're
cultural
not just
exchange,
fellow. Yeah, the cultural exchange was massive
that
in
was
the
big.
transition.
That was big. Oh, hell yeah. So welcome to the pit, critters. It's been
Welcome
good.
back.
Um,
David, I don't think I told you I've been watching a lot of Malik movies lately.
Yes.
I
I
watched
think I saw
Badlands
your
and Days of
Badlands.
Heaven.
Both
Yeah,
bangers.
those are both so good. We should have started with those. I feel like they're
You
way
don't
more
think the Tree of
digestible
Life
than
was
Tree of Life.
the Tree of Life had to happen though. I had talked
It
about it
did,
so
yeah,
much.
it did. But Badlands and Days of Heaven are both like 90 minutes long.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
beautiful. Badlands kind of has a plot, which is
yeah, they're
cool.
they're
Days
more
of Heaven,
normal.
Yeah,
perfect intro in my Days of Heaven's a
yeah,
perfect end.
It's also
Haven't
in
seen Badlands
Alberta.
yet. Yeah. Fuck yeah. You love to see that.
beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful movie.
God. Just looking at screenshots of it right now. Don't get me started on this. It's too early to be looking at screenshots of Trees
We'll
of
get
Heaven.
to it. It's in the collection. We'll get to it.
Mm.
Okay.
What number is
Right.
it? How far do you have to
Um,
go?
how many decades away is it?
Yeah.
um,
Let's see. It is number 409. Not too bad.
Hey,
not too bad. That's only
you're
maybe a
getting there.
decade. It's not too
We're like
shabby.
5% of the way there.
Hey, shout out, man.
Something to look forward to.
So at that rate, we'll be there in like 20 years. Not too bad.
Hey,
Not
It's a pretty
too
movie.
bad.
whenever you get
Pretty
to it,
movie.
message me. Bring
Hell
me in.
yeah. We'll get
Even
you
if I
on.
live in another country, we haven't
we
spoken in a decade. Get me on
Yeah.
there.
we gotta
Oh,
fly
yeah.
you in for that. We'll have a whole
Yeah.
studio at that point.
By the, in 20 years, yeah, man.
We're
This
gonna
whole
have a
production's
studio.
going crazy.
We're gonna. What's the game plan? We're gonna buy that tower in Calgary
Oh,
just for
yeah.
Critterpit. Yeah, yeah. Me and Sam. Was that your and Sif, Sam?
That was stiff, yeah.
We just got it in us that we needed to go up all the elevators to
We
get to
wanted
the.
to see, like, we wanted to have a great view of Calgary, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love fucking elevators. It's very fun.
Yeah.
Being from Red Deer, I don't see many big buildings. It's kind of a culture shock.
Yeah.
And we went all the
So
way up.
we went to the tallest building we could find.
You see the blue hoop?
No, we couldn't see anything. We got into this elevator, ended up being like a service elevator, and we were
Yeah,
like stuck. We got stuck in this like tiny room.
trapped. Like utility room.
Yeah, we just got so lucky somebody happened to be like coming down at the same time.
Yeah,
That sounds about right for Calgary. I feel like that's
Yeah.
it was
metaphorical.
it was such vibes. We just ditched Jake at that point. He was chilling in the lobby.
Yeah.
Just yeah. And then the next elevator, we try to go up the actual elevator for normal people. Um, we got
None of the offices would let us in.
yeah, we got kicked out
We
pretty
got
quick.
cock blocked.
So we made a vow that day. When we
We're
when
gonna
we make
buy this
numbers,
building.
we're gonna buy that damn building, and that's gonna be Critterpit Studios, top floor.
Yep. You can take the service elevator, any elevator.
Yeah, everything
We won't kick
below the
you out.
top floor is considered the pit. It will just be
Yeah,
mayhem. It's where we'll keep all our guests. But the
exactly.
top
There was a
floor,
penthouse in that building. We
oh
didn't
my
dare
god,
venture there, but
we should have, man. Missed opportunities. Next year,
probably
Sif
more
next year.
likely they would have let us in there.
True. We just wanted one good picture for the ground. One good picture.
Yep.
I'm
You didn't get
excited
a
for
good
Sif.
picture of the service elevator?
We
Oh, we
did.
did. Yeah. I think it's still on our Instagram somewhere.
Yeah.
I think we have a Sif highlight. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun stuff. Thought I was gonna be trapped there.
Yeah, it was a good trip.
I'm excited for SIF 2024. It's gonna be fun.
Hell yeah.
How much does
I
it
I
cost
hope
to
that,
go?
I mean, we didn't have to, like, pay for to stay anywhere. We were lucky to stay with one
Yeah,
of Ethan's friends.
Mm.
I don't know
that
how
was
much was
nice.
tickets because it was, like, maybe
Probably
180, and we saw, like
200 in total,
yeah,
yeah.
It's not terrible. Like,
Which
no.
for fucking some of
it's
the
We
movies
saw,
we
like,
saw.
20 movies. Yeah, we saw a lot.
And
So,
that's a perfect segue into our Benji's Hour
yeah,
updates.
wait,
Oh
you have
my
an update?
gosh.
we have an
Yeah.
update. We actually have a really big, massive update, a real update.
This is
So,
important.
David, I think last time you were on, we were talking about, like, sending an email to Gabe.
Yes.
I kinda just YOLO'd it a couple days ago and decided to send that email,
Yeah?
just being like, "Hey, I really liked your movie. I was wondering if there's any, like, way that I can see it or any updates on when I'll be able to see it." And, Gabe finally replied,
Fuck
like, 3
yeah.
days after I sent that email. I was feeling a little, like, hopeless, like, I'm never gonna be able to see this movie again. But he basically
Yeah.
said that the reason the movie hasn't been released is because he's licensed some songs and he needs $30,000 to cover the licensing
No.
fees. He
He's
currently has
10,000 down.
10,000 of those dollars.
Yeah.
So if you or any other critter knows somebody with 20,000 USD, we could become producers of this movie. And that's like the most exciting thing, that my name
Fuck
could be
yeah.
attached to Benji's
We
Hour.
need
Can
it.
we
We
take, like,
need
$5?
Yeah,
I just pitch it a little bit and get a producer credit?
exactly. Yeah.
we
But
need
if
that.
we all pitch in, we could put Critterpit Studios presents
If
Benji's Hour.
if all of our audience donated $5, we probably have it. If
We would
everyone in
have
our
it.
Mm.
audience,
Just
yeah.
$5. That's all we need.
Dude,
Oh,
Critter Pit Productions present Benji's Hour. Fuck, man, chills.
that
The chills I have just saying
how
that.
awesome would that be? He also said he'd send us a screener so we could do a Benji's Hour commentary sometime.
Fuck,
Nice.
we're
Yeah,
so deep in. I
the
don't
Can I
wanna
dreams
just
are
make
burn
a
real.
Gabe.
silent version?
Fuck, I really don't wanna burn Gabe. Seems like such a nice guy.
Yeah, he does seem like a nice guy.
We get him on the pod?
I haven't emailed him back yet, but I was thinking about it. I was gonna be like, hey, if you want to, like, pitch your project or whatever, we do have a semi-successful podcast. We private the
Uh,
SIF episode.
yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to. We'd
And this
have
one.
Well, he's not gonna. Yeah, maybe
we'd have to get a
private
few
every
deep
episode. We
again.
talk about Benji's Hour.
We have to bury the David Epps because we always keep on bringing up Benji's
No.
Hour
Yeah,
just
and
for
be
the
like,
time being.
yeah,
No.
just be like, hey, if you want to come on, promote your thing, we'd love to
It's
have you on
real
and
big.
chat. How awesome would that be, though? We've talked about him so much, and now I've made contact. Like,
Shit, boy. Kathy's about to get overturned as like the number one guest because like
Gabe
Gabe
is
is
my number one
everything.
dream guest.
Gabe is everything.
I don't even know what I'd say.
I would say, do you remember me giving you that really awkward thumbs up when I ran into you? Because I had nothing to say to you at that moment. I couldn't conjure anything to say to you after I just watched your 90-minute film. Do you remember, Gabe? Because I remember
Legitimate.
every
Yeah.
time I close my eyes to go to sleep, I rember.
Was
That's why
was
you
he
haven't been
outgoing?
sleeping.
Would he talk if he came on the?
Yes.
Okay.
I he was at SIF. Like, he came and he did a little, like, preamble before the
Yeah,
movie, and there was supposed to be like a Q&A period after, but only like 3 people asked questions.
Do you guys ask any questions?
I couldn't.
I could.
In
We
that
had to
moment, I
start
couldn't.
the applause. We had to start the applause.
I
Fuck.
think now I could. 11 months
Maybe
out
if
or
you
whatever.
watched again, you'd love it. You'd get a new perspective.
Maybe.
It's gonna become The Room.
I think
Eh,
the game plan, start of the year, Sam, rent out the carnival. We get all of us, pitch some money in, rent it out for
Yeah,
like a few hours, and we watch. We hit Benji's Hour.
we hit Benji's Hour.
That'd be so iconic, man.
It wouldn't even be that expensive. It's like 175 an hour, right? So, or just
Okay.
75 an hour. We could definitely pull that off.
Yeah. Because I know Graham's dying to see that.
You can finally see it. I'll email him back today and just be like, "Yo, I don't have 20 grand, but come on the pod."
We'll work on it though. Don't say we don't have it. Say we'll work on it. Keep the door open.
Oh, I'd love if we, man, if I had
To
that
be
money.
rich, I
Yeah,
have like $5,000 right now. If you guys
you're willing to put it all down for
Sort
Benji's
of applying
hour.
down,
for student loans. Come on.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
could. I mean, that is my semester's like tuition, but student loans do exist for a reason.
Drop out of school just like your hero, Gabe.
Yo, he's so perfect, man. Shit.
Uh,
Don't be talking like that, Sam. I'm just sleep deprived enough. I might send that email. I might send that e-transfer. Don't do that.
I know. I wish.
Shit. Shit, boy.
So much
Shit.
money. Okay? What song do you think that he's trying to license for $30,000?
Probably some T Swift, maybe.
T Swift. What do you think, David?
Is-
What would fit
Well,
in a movie about a
was there music in your
Benji?
screening? Like, did they
Yeah, there
waive
was
the
some
need
There
script,
for?
was. Felt
but
pretty
no.
generic.
Yeah, he said it's for licensing fees. So I I have to imagine that he's getting like some kind of pop music, like needle
No, you
drops.
know what it is. You know what it is. What's that one fucking song from The Crow?
Oh yeah,
Nobody else will be there.
yeah.
That's what he needs. I'll give you 20,000, Gabe, as long as that's in the final cut. It's the only way.
It's the only way.
Do you think we could
Ah,
get him to fly in?
if we gave him $20,000, yeah,
It
he'd
all
be at the
comes down to that.
regular premiere.
It all comes down to that sum of money, huh?
I think so.
20,000.
Yeah.
Damn.
He did like in the email. He asks if I have it. Like he's desperate.
I love that. That was his first
Yeah.
email to you, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
The
This is
one
our
and
first
only.
contact ever. It's me being like, I
Yo,
love your movie. How can I watch it? He's like, Yo, do you got 20
yo,
grand?
yo, bro. Slide 20 grand over.
Can you
That's
not
so
like?
fucking
He also like I don't know. You can't get any grants. Like, look, Gabe, I'll help you find a grant. What if I help Gabe find a grant for this movie? Finish off the post
He needs
production.
big songs. It's all Beatles songs.
It's all
This will
Beatles.
make the movie, man.
It'll change it
No Bendy's
completely.
out of that.
Should I email him back and be like, dude, music wasn't the issue with that movie?
No,
No, no.
make him sad.
I really want him to send us a screener. I That's like my dream.
Man, it's so close.
We'll have the exclusive commentary on that movie.
We will. God,
Nobody
so
can
much
watch it,
lower with
just our
Bendy's hour.
commentary.
So much lower with Bendy's hour.
The
The
movie that
rabbit hole
keeps on
goes
giving.
deeper. Oh my god. If we get him on the pod, we need to jump him. Be like, how many bots did you buy for the letterbox page of Bendy's hour? Give us numbers.
Maybe if
No,
you would
no, no.
save that money for your music licensing, you would have been okay.
Oh,
He
fuck.
says he
You,
also says that he has a distributor like ready after he gets
hmm,
this money. So I wonder who's picking it up.
be Disney, man.
Criterion
Probably.
Collection.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, that'd be so sick. Do they have any like so bad they're good movies in the collection?
I mean, like Blood for Dracula.
I guess, but like that still feels too artful for what I'm thinking. I don't know. Like they
I feel
don't
like
have
they
any.
must.
They
Armageddon.
don't got any. I mean, Armageddon's Kino though, so don't even.
Armageddon's pretty terrible.
It's pretty rough, but it's so much fun. Like I'm speaking just like straight
Like B
incompetence.
movie,
Like yeah,
The Room.
like rumor level. Yeah.
I don't think they do. I'm not thinking about
'Cause-
it. The
Yeah,
ones most people call are the worst are like the Lena Dunham movie, like Tiny Furniture or whatever, which I haven't seen, but a lot of
I
people
haven't
just
heard
think
of.
it's bad. I think it's trying to be like an artistic film.
Which one's
As
that?
are many B movies.
It's Lena Dunham's, what's it,
Tiny.
debut? I think she made it with her family members as the cast for like a
Nice.
really
Okay.
low amount of money. I think she made it in her house too. I could be wrong. A lot of people really don't like it though. That's all I know.
Did you see
Okay.
that Lena Dunham was recently fired from the Polly Pocket movie?
Yeah, I did see that.
Ridiculous.
I saw
Hire her
everyone was
back.
crying about it.
I need my Lena Dunham Polly Pocket movie.
Very
Oh,
interesting.
that's been in the news.
Very, very interesting. Fucking, you see fucking what's his face got shot?
Donald Trump?
Yeah, fucking what the hell happened there?
Yeah. Do you think it was real or do you think it's a plant? Let's get into it.
Well,
It's a political podcast.
I follow this one meme page who I've been following since high school times. And he's my favorite meme page because he posts the bangers, the absolute heat, right? But he is like
Mhm.
a diehard Trump fan, like the biggest diehard Trump
Yeah.
fan I've ever seen in my life. Like he was on this like Trump thing as soon as it broke. It was like the first place I saw it, of course, right?
Yeah.
He thinks Trump is like a
The
gladiator
golden
for our
god.
freedoms, right? That he's going
Hell
against the
yeah.
establishment. So he's like, yeah, this is a false flag operation. The CIA is doing this. They're trying to take out my boy Trump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. This
That's
is like a
funny.
setup thing
I feel that is also like been staged in a way, but like
mm,
kind of an opposite way to
to
really
make
just make
Trump
him
look
look
good.
even more of a yeah. That like
Fuck,
photo that he got where he's like
I
holding
know,
the
I
Yeah.
Middle Ear
know.
and the
It's
American
pissed
flag is
off.
behind it. That's like the hardest photo of all time. Like,
I can't say I disagree because my entire timeline has been flooded by nothing but like conservatives to liberals to moderates all going like, I hate the guy, but this is pretty badass. This is aura, whatever that means. This is an aura moment.
yeah,
But how do
Um,
you fake getting shot in the ear? Like it's so close.
I don't know. Just a
I
little
I
wouldn't want
mean,
to.
like a BB.
I never like being the guy who jumps straight to the conspiracies, but it all feels a little too good to be true. I don't know. It worked out so well for him.
Didn't
Yeah,
someone
it's so
die though
close to
too?
his face. Did somebody die?
I thought someone was standing behind him. I could be wrong.
Okay. I mean that would make sense. There seem to be a lot of people right behind. I
Yeah,
don't
it
know.
was
I've
like
only been following this
completely.
story through memes, so don't trust
Yeah,
anything I say about it.
oh, fuck, crazy shit though,
Crazy times.
and it is kind of a hard photo. Can't
Yeah,
lie. Fuck, damn
you
it.
couldn't have.
But I saw a video of Biden dapping up a guy in like a Waffle House. That's pretty
Dude, that
Yeah,
goes
interesting.
hard too.
Yeah, that goes pretty
Same
hard.
yeah.
level.
I don't know. Biden's cooked, man. It's over. So over.
Fuck, this fucking hell, man. I mean, fucked either way, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
That's life.
If the assassinator guy had just gone for Biden instead, everything probably would have turned out better.
You think so? If
Are you
Joe
recommend? Are you saying that you want them to shoot at Biden? Assassination
I'm
attempt?
saying if Biden happened to die, I feel that's probably the best result right now. Let's get somebody else in the Democratic slot, you know,
I'm
and just
saying
see what
I'm
happens.
saying Trump and Biden should settle this the old-fashioned way. They should have like a makeout session on stage or something. That's all I'm saying. I
Whoever
think that's the
comes
only
first
thing.
loses.
Yeah, yeah. I just think we need to get back down to like the the real qualities that this country needs to be striving
Yeah.
for. You
What
know,
what should a president be able to do?
potency. Masculinity. Um, holding one's own in the face of adversity. I don't know. I think I'm spitting, but whatever.
You should run.
I should run.
I
I
vote
should.
for you.
Get me on
Yeah,
that stage.
get him on that ballot.
Shoot me in the
Everybody
head.
put in Ethan LaQuire.
Shoot me in the head. See how I react.
Yeah. First order of
React.
business, a
Shoot me in
million
the head.
dollars to Gabe.
First, yeah.
Yeah.
Took
Whatever
the words
money
out of my
whatever
mouth.
money you need to make your next movie, here you
No,
go.
bro. My first I'm fucking assigning Gabe, if I'm the president, as my diplomatic, like, ambassador. He is literally gonna solve the Israel-Palestine issue. He's gonna be my guy for those relations
Yep,
because he is the most qualified. Oh, man, before he
sadly
got
he
back
is.
to you, me, Caleb, and Keegan were just chilling around, and we were, like, just sitting there for a moment being like, "What if Gabe's just, like, genuinely dead in Israel right now?" Just, like,
Yeah, because
face down in
his
an alley.
website's been deleted, his Instagram's been deleted, like,
Like,
he's off the internet.
How'd you even contact him then?
I had his email saved in this Critterpit chat
from that
Yeah.
last pod
from
we
that
had
last
you on,
pod.
Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all connected. God. We were kinda tweaking though, just sitting there being like, "What if David's just genuinely dead in Israel?" That's definitely the bad
David.
thing.
Yeah, not me.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
I
fine.
mean, I
Yeah.
don't know where you're at. I don't know your political affiliations.
I'm in Spruce
Um,
Grove, and I know nothing about the Israel-Palestine conflict. That's my political affiliation.
Bruce Grove, Palestine? Sure that's an address somewhere in Palestine.
You can look that up.
Used to be.
I meant Gabe. My bad. Um,
Yeah. I was worried about that too. It's also what
I'm glad
prompted
he's
the email. I had to know, you know?
yeah, it's for his own good.
We're keeping him
We should
alive.
Fuck, don't say that. That's so much responsibility. Too much responsibility.
We are
Oh,
his number one fans.
we are. Is this what Keegan feels like with Critterpit?
Yeah.
This is scary.
This is what I imagine the Mudhole podcast is them just talking about Critter Pit and all the ways we should have been better.
I
How
mean,
easy it is to be better.
yeah. I've watched like the first 5 minutes of all the mud holes they've released, and so
Yeah.
far they've mentioned Critterpit like every single time in the first five
Yeah.
minutes. So coattails are being ridden.
Yeah. Because I mean, that's what we do with Gabe. Like, Gabe, he
Yeah.
made that movie, which is so impressive and way more than what we've done,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
what an achievement.
I want I want to do a 315 edit of Benji's hour. That would go hard. Carbon monoxide edit of Benji's hour.
The performances could probably say the same.
Get the
That's
raw
what
files for your 20K.
Yeah, I'll text Gabe, be like, "Yo, I'll send you
sweeten
the
the deal.
20 Gs, but I get to do an edit."
I can't do an edit. Fucking putting
Doesn't
my
have to
foot
be the
down.
final edit. I just want an edit of the
I
movie.
need an edit. That's
Yeah,
fucking badass.
I need it for the
Hey,
Criterion.
fuck. Okay, I'm glad we're discussing this. We can't be too hasty with our negotiations. We definitely need what's the word? Clauses and demands.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Do you want anything, David, while we're at it from Gabe?
I haven't even seen the movie. I don't know what it's like.
We'll have some screenings next term for sure.
Mm,
It's just gonna be playing 24/7 in our house. Benji's
yeah.
hour.
I wanna if we get a stream code or whatever, I wanna burn it
Mhm.
onto a disk and make like a custom criterion of it and then send it to Gabe.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
what we need to
that'd be
do.
so
How,
nice.
how sweet would that be?
That'd be wonderful.
I'll get
Yeah.
my brother to design up a really nice criterion cover of it.
We'll
And then
And
add
we
it's
make
so
every single one
supplements.
of our comments as
yeah.
bonus
Yeah.
features.
As seen on the Critterpit podcast. Fuck yeah.
Make a commentary, a couple of analyses.
Exactly.
Analyses.
Some
Yeah.
essays.
Get,
You Agora winners can write some essays on
Yeah.
Benji's hour.
yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah. That'd be so sick. Fuck, we need to do that now. How much would that cost?
We're close.
You guys know how to do that?
I actually do know how to do. I've done something very similar to that. It cost under $20 to
Fuck
all
yeah.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So not too
This is a
shabby.
good arc. It's a good arc. Well, we'll need to make a couple copies though for like the
We
studio
need
and
one for the studio. Yeah. We'll
for
make
Gabe.
one for each guest that comes through. A copy of Benji's hour.
It'll be like, yo, look under your seat. We got you something. Benji's
Complimentary
Hour.
Benji's Hour.
Bootleg Benji's Hour. Fuck yeah.
Uh,
Oh, we get Gabe on the pod, we fly him in, and then that's where we present the Criterion copy to him.
But
exactly.
what do you watch first? The director's cut, the Redux?
Ah,
Because you wanted your own cut.
You have to watch the director's cut first. You have to watch
gotta.
Gabe's the
Mm.
version that he intended.
Okay.
Oh my god, every time Gabe's name gets brought up on this podcast, it's just like a rabbit hole that we have to get sucked into. It's just unavoidable. Gotta hit him.
Fun guy.
Love Gabe.
Now he's
So you're
friend of the
watching
show.
friend of the show. You're watching The Boys, David. What do you think of The
Yes.
Boys?
I've
I
only
want to talk
seen
about
season
that.
1. I just finished season 1. I
Okay.
like
Oh
it. It's pretty good.
shit. What do I
It's a fun
remember of
show.
season one?
Honestly, I'm still
Um,
processing it. I don't have that much to say.
it's a lot. It's a it's a
Yeah.
pretty graphic TV show. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but from what I heard about the comics, I don't know if you know much about the comics, but the comics genuinely sound so dreadfully awful.
hmm
Really?
Just not very good.
I've heard they remove a lot of like the satire of the show. That it's more of like a
Well, I
they
did a
don't
deep
examine
dive.
characters as well.
Garth Ennis is the guy who made that, and he like famously hates superheroes, despises them. So the whole comic is kind of like his rage against superheroes and how lame they are.
Hmm.
Um, so every superhero is a pedophile, monster, horrible person, right?
Mm,
And the heroes are these badasses wearing trench coats, super edgy, the boys, right?
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
And it's like that's it. That's the whole
You saying
comic.
that's a
Them just
bad thing?
I don't know. From what I've heard, it just sounds so dumb. You want me to spoil some of it? Are you gonna read the comics?
I'm not going to read it, but I don't know if that's going to come up in the show or not.
No, it definitely won't. It's kind of like this. Actually, I won't say. I won't say. I don't want to ruin any facet of your experience. I'm
I
just
do
saying
feel
The
like,
show's crazy as well.
yeah. I feel
the
like the
show's
show
crazy.
is held up a bit by how shock factor crazy it is
Oh, it
and how good
definitely
the
is.
Mhm.
actors are.
It definitely is. But what brings me back to it is that it's got pretty solid character writing, right? Some pretty decent beats and some decent arcs.
Mm,
And the comics just seem like they have none of that. So my whole point with this is I don't love the show. I like it. I think it's pretty good. But compared to comics, it's like pretty amazing, it
oh,
seems.
yeah.
Just so much of the shit I've heard in the comics is just so dumb and so like edgy. I don't know. And that's
Yeah.
like the show's so edgy too, but it's like the comics just all that,
At least
just
there's a
that.
more of a point to it with the show, right? Like it's
Yeah,
trying to say something, or
Yeah,
it
it
is
yeah.
feels
shock
like there's a
value. A
bit of
lot
a
of it is
point
shock
to it,
value.
but it also
Yeah.
is kind of funny too. Like, it
Oh
feels a
yeah.
little self-aware of that.
Mhm.
Like the Deep's whole character in season 1.
Deep is
The deep
epic.
is great. The deep only gets better too.
The team is so epic, bro. He just becomes like or I guess by season one he's already a laughing stock, but like just deeper and deeper into that.
Yeah.
It's great. Just taking the Aquaman character and
Making him sad.
yeah, pathetic. In the
Even more
comics,
pathetic than Aquaman is.
he has like one line and that's it. So show
Yeah, the
show
show must
show
be better.
yeah, show clears there. Have you seen
Hell
much
yeah.
of the fourth season, Sam?
I watched the first 2 or 3. I don't know. I watched whatever that came out the first week, and then I am behind since
How do
then.
you I feel like the pacing's kind of fucked in the fourth season, just like with how they
Yeah.
pace and sequester out the plots. I don't
I don't know.
know.
I always feel that about TV shows, though. I'm like, this is too slow. I'd rather be watching a movie
I
than
Yeah,
don't
I
that.
feel
know.
that.
I don't know.
But
Maybe it's because I goon so hard on Sopranos and Better Call Saul, but it's like
yeah,
just the pacing kills me, man. Just how it's like 12 different subplots all at the same time.
at
I
least
don't
I know
know.
that show's ending too. Like The Boys is
Oh
getting a
yeah.
definitive end with season 5. That makes me feel good.
Or it's just
Yeah. Yeah.
canceled. No season 5.
That's gonna be the
You never
last one.
know.
Yeah. No,
There are
they said it's gonna be
spin-offs.
it. Yeah, with
There
Gen
are
V and stuff.
spinoffs. Yeah.
Did you watch Gen V, Ethan?
I tried, but I couldn't really get into it. I don't know. Well, I've heard
Yeah,
it's pretty solid, but, nah, it
I
wasn't
tried to
really my
watch
I
thing.
didn't.
Invincible, but I didn't think it was very good.
See, I don't love Invincible either. Like, I really I'm not gonna lie, I've read all the comics for
Oh
Invincible.
yeah.
Yeah, literally all 12 compendiums, 'cause,
Oh yeah.
my boy McDougal is, like, the biggest Invincible fan, so I just borrowed all of the copies, so I'm, like, Invincible lore master. I've read all the comics. It's such a random thing in my life to be like, "Oh, yeah, I've read all those." But, because I feel so unpassionate about it. It's
You
it's
just
good,
know
it's
everything
solid.
about it. Yeah.
I just know everything. It's just pretty good. The show, I haven't even seen the rest of season 2 yet. It's just the animation really doesn't do it for me, man. I
Mm.
really don't rock with the animation. It's just so flat. I don't know. It's not my thing.
I also feel like even more than the boys, it relies on the shock factor of, oh, it's an animation show with a lot of violence.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
yeah. And comics are deep in that too. And that really grated on me in the comics because I don't like comic storytelling, how cyclical it is. I know like it's different in comics, right? There's a status quo that you got to return to, and it's always got to be in like a pretty neat, easy. Uh,
I mean, it
what's
Yeah.
depends
the
on the
word?
series too, right? Like it's
See, I haven't read much superhero comics, but so much of Invincible is that, and luckily it does change
like
by
kind
the
of
end.
monster of the week. Like
Yeah, and it just gets so grating, and so much of it is just held up by like, look how crazy this gore is. Look how badly this character got beat up.
mm,
Just
Yeah.
kind of
becomes
like kick ass,
so.
like those kind of stuff.
Never seen Kick Ass,
Oh,
but
Me
well, it's a
neither.
similar thing. Look how bad this character can get beat up.
just gets so like eyes glaze over. But there are some like genuinely incredible moments in Invincible, like end of season 1. Like that's so iconic, so sick. Um, some great moments throughout.
Believe you. I'm just probably not going to watch any more that I've seen,
Yeah,
especially
Yeah,
after
I
you
think I
just
watched
talked
the
about how
first.
much not worth it is.
yeah. There's
I
some
heard that they got
cool
into like
stuff.
multiverse stuff too with
Oh,
Invincible. I don't know.
oh
That
yeah.
seems.
They go so deep into the multiverse, man.
I don't
Oh
know.
my god. I lost
I don't know
track
if we
of it
need any
because
more of that.
it'd be few months between like reading them, between McDougal buying them and whatnot. So I'd be like,
Hmm.
oh wait, we're fucking here. It's so confusing sometimes. Um,
Yeah.
but they do some cool stuff. I'll say for like any property that utilizes a multiverse as a storytelling tool, Invincible does some interesting, cool stuff with it. Yeah.
Cool.
How do
But
y'all
you would not
feel
recommend.
generally? I mean, it depends on how you feel. If you like superhero comics, I definitely recommend. I feel like it's probably one of the better things in the medium, right? Seems like
Hmm.
everything I've read about it, it seems like it's the the exception of the rule, and I still got caught up on all the like superhero quirks.
Okay.
Um, so if you're into that stuff, I definitely recommend it. If not, um, probably just stick to the show. And if you don't like the show, tough luck. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel generally about this trend of like evil superhero stuff, like edgy, you know,
It kind of
superhero anti?
depends.
Yeah.
I kind of
Yeah.
like it in the boys because I feel like they've structured the whole world around it.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I don't mind doing something different with that, like the superhero trope. It's good to venture out, even if this is kind of a lot of it's still the same.
Yeah.
Um, at least it's a little different than all the like
It's
MCU stuff, whatever.
yeah, it's been cool. It's been a cool little arc. I feel like it's kind of gone like oversaturated in its own right
Yeah,
a little bit,
I mean the fact we're
which
getting
is
like a
funny.
Joker 2 is kind of crazy. Like I don't know.
But like it's interesting looking at the trends of like just extreme oversaturation of superhero stuff and then like last few years heavy concentration of like super anti edgy superhero stuff.
Hmm.
It's fun. It's cool.
Do you think the superhero train will ever end? or are we stuck on it forever?
I think it will be around in bits and pieces, but I don't think it'll ever be at like, well, not ever, but like, don't think we're gonna see it full strength for a long time, right? It's
I
Yeah.
like,
I think of them like westerns. Like there's a whole heap of westerns in the 50s, and then you
yeah,
get the Unforgiven or whatever, but
That's
they're
true.
not
Yeah.
really as they were.
because like, even look at right now. I don't even feel like right now feels like a superhero cinema landscape very much. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
everybody's like rebuilding, restructuring, right?
yeah,
Because but next
we're
Marvel's
year's
getting
gonna
down.
be
Craven.
crazy. Yeah, Craven. Get to see it
When's
twice.
Craven? Damn,
It's coming out in
damn.
like December, and the reasons come it got delayed to December so that everybody could go see it again.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
or
And Venom
Madam Web,
3
the hit film.
Oh shit, dude.
and Deadpool and Wolverine's coming out like in 2 weeks.
We hyped for that?
I didn't even know
I
that
don't
was
know.
coming
The,
out.
the
So
world
no,
seems hyped. The pre-sale
Is the
tickets are
world
like
hyped?
insane. It's gotten. I think they're projecting it's going to get like a $200 million opening, which is
That's what we
a
want to
lot.
see.
Look at that
That's
thing
what we
you
want
remember.
to see. Hey, you remember this guy? He's in the suit. He's in
He's
the
in the
suit.
background of X-Men 3. Do you remember that? I
Who?
bet you don't. That's like I don't. I feel like that's all that Deadpool and Wolverine will be, right?
Oh,
Just
I
like
see.
all those random Fox characters.
But
little
dude,
Easter eggs for YouTubers to make videos about.
Exactly.
Wolverine's in the
For
suit.
us
He's
to
in
make
the
videos
suit.
about.
He's in the comic accurate suit.
Yes. Is he just
Yes.
gonna wear the cowl? He's gonna finally wear the
Oh
cowl?
my god, I hear the excitement in your voice, Sam, and I love it.
I
I'm
know.
so excited.
Ever since they teased that 10 years ago in the Wolverine, I've been so excited.
I'm so excited. You guys see the trailer for the new Captain America?
I did.
I
How
did
we feel
not.
about that?
I want Eric Bana back.
You're being
No, I don't
what
know.
if he
It's
if he
fine.
plays the Red Hulk?
He doesn't.
I'm
It's
in.
it's Harrison Ford.
I'm in. Fuck off, Harrison Ford. You're too old. Get out of here.
Harrison
The
Ford doesn't
Wait,
know what
MCU
a
is
Hulk is.
yeah. He's
wait.
just there for the paycheck.
Is he not fucking like? Isn't he the president?
I don't know. He's the guy that William Hurt played, and then he died. Thaddeus Ross,
Ah,
son of
damn.
Bill Ross.
Okay.
Ethan, I think the MCU is to me what like Invincible is to you. I kind of know everything about it, like reluctantly now. but
But you're just so
I'm just
dispassionate
locked
about it.
in. Yeah, I've seen everything, and I feel like I can't stop now.
Yeah, I feel that, brother. Feel
Yeah.
that. Fuck, I gotta finish Invincible now. I gotta uphold the status quo.
Do a whole episode
Ah,
on it, just reluctant. It's
no.
okay.
It's okay. The voice actors are the ones you know. Seth Rogen,
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill. Um, J.K. Simmons is really good. Really, really good. He thinks he misses his wife. OMG.
OMG.
Invincible,
Yeah.
8 out of 10. That's the
8 out of
comics
10.
rating.
That's way higher than.
For the whole comic. It's
You
fucking
speak about it so
it
like
was 12
not
goddamn
caring. You talk
compendiums,
about it like a
Sam.
6.5 out of 10, and then
Yeah,
8 out of
Maybe a
10. That's
7. Maybe a 7. I just don't wanna make McDougal mad. He gets mad when I give it low ratings.
okay.
It's it's there hits a point where you just get so invested.
this reminds me of that Onion article. It's like man who studied anteaters his whole life realized he wasted his life studying anteaters. That's your
That's what we're gonna.
lukewarm, invincible knowledge right there.
Yeah,
Kinda
that's what we're
is,
gonna look
man.
back on with Critterpit. It's just like God, we've watched all these movies for what?
I should have just been reading Invincible this whole time. God damn.
Ultimately,
Invincible did kinda get me into reading a little bit, not gonna lie. Just sitting down with a good book kinda got me locked in those 12 compendiums, and now I've just been reading like a motherfucker. Reading
that's
like a
That's
good.
good.
motherfucker. We excited for Ethan's book updates? I'll make it quick. Quick preamble. I just finished a book from Malcolm X. It's a collection of Malcolm X's speeches
Yeah.
Mhm.
called "The End of White World Supremacy." Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff.
Do you
Yeah.
fundamentally disagree with everything though? You're
No, I don't think so.
That's good.
Was that a test?
Yeah.
Some of the stuff is hard to like, just because like the viewpoint's pretty like entrenched in a period in time and very specific experience.
Mhm.
It's you just really have to like keep that in mind throughout a lot of it, which is very important. But I loved like all the talk he did on like religion and stuff. I found that super interesting about like, yeah, using etymology to like source back the origins of religions and like their true meanings and their true like goals and faith systems. It's cool stuff. Just like comparing the
Yeah.
Abrahamic religions.
Yeah.
Shout out Islam. Shout out the Nation of Islam, I
Shout
guess.
out Malcolm X.
Yeah. And now I'm reading The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath.
Oh, I've been meaning to read that.
It's pretty good so far. She is the
What's it
person
about?
who stuck her head in the oven, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, thank God. Not in
What do
that
you
way.
mean?
No, because
Thank God.
I've been telling everybody she's the girl who stuck her head in the oven, but I wasn't 100% sure. I was just like pretty sure just reading the introduction about her.
I've heard the bell jar is like a grueling read, though. I've heard it's really
It is
depressing.
pretty
How
fucking
long is it? Is it
depressing.
a long
Where is it? Where is it? Let me flip to my copy that I got from Value Village. Do. There's pictures in this book.
Yo,
244 pages.
it's not too bad.
Okay, not too bad.
So
But
next you're gonna read War and Peace, right? I think I
David.
tried to convince you of this last time.
Yeah, I'm getting there, man. I've been like, reading's everything. Reading is so much fun, man. I feel like such a nerd. I like read on break at work, and everyone's like,
I
"Fuck
do
you
too.
doing?"
I
They're
brought
like,
in
they
one
come
other.
out,
What?
they like, they come outside of like a line cook, of like greasy as fuck, sweating, and they come outside and see me reading. They're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" It's like, "What are you doing? Stop it!" It bullied so hard. I don't get it.
I
I don't
brought
get it.
Wuthering Heights to work the other day. And when I
Ah,
was picking
man.
it up at the end of the shift, someone went, "Oh, it's your book?" I was making fun of that.
Oh man.
Damn, man. It's a tough life being a fucking Agora winning individual, right, David?
Yeah,
Just
it's
gotta
so
keep 'em
hard.
just gotta
That's
keep
Don't
why
a
you
big
guys
burden
read the
understand.
on you.
Agoras, right? I don't know what the last
Yeah.
book I read was. The first 3 Bone books I finally started reading.
Oh,
Yo,
hell yeah. That's my
Yeah,
collection, right, Sam?
it is. Yeah, yeah.
That shit's so sick, isn't it? Oh
It
my
is
god,
good.
it's so sick. It's so sick. So sick. But yeah, everyone go read The Bell Jar if you wanna hear very depressing anecdotes from the '60s.
I will.
Will
Yeah,
do. Thank you for the suggestion.
yeah. I thought I'd change it up, get off the depressing McCarthy road path, and switch it up with some depressing Sylvia Plath and a little bit of race theory in there too with Malcolm X.
I'll cheer you up too.
You're just a
Yeah,
rounded person. Consume all
and
types
then
of media.
Sam, this will hype you up. You know what I got next up on the docket?
What?
Making Movies by Sidney Lumet.
Oh, that is cool.
Yo.
I've had this book for so long because I've heard it's like so good for so long,
Hmm.
and I bought it off Amazon on a whim one day, and it's just been sitting on my shelf for too damn long. So I'm hitting that next. After
Hell
that,
yeah. How to make a
fucking,
movie. Put everybody in one room. They'll all talk.
he's goaded for that though. Don't you even make fun of him, Sam.
No, I
Don't you
yeah.
even. Don't
12
you
Angry
even.
Men. Incredible movie.
That's a
Very
black and
well
white
directed.
film, right?
Yeah.
Ah, there's this other
Old.
black and white film I saw recently.
Ooh.
What could
It
it
was
be?
Is it in
it
the
was
Criterion collection?
Some kind
yeah,
of is it about a
it's
game?
yeah. What? Fuck, that's
A
ringing a bell.
dangerous game?
Yeah, it was 1932's Dangerous Game
The most
by.
dangerous.
Whoa. I just saw that movie too. It's
That's
crazy.
crazy. Me too.
Oh shit! Should we discuss this film,
We probably should.
guys?
Yeah.
I mean, we could talk more Invincible. We could. We could, guys. Mark Grayson, come on. Y'all know he even has a half brother?
No.
No.
Spoilers, sorry.
God.
Okay.
Now I don't have to watch it.
Okay, the
Been
most
ruined.
dangerous game. Um, would you like to intro this film, David?
I don't know what to intro it with.
Give a little.
Just like a little
What's like
plot
a
synopsis.
law like what it's about?
Basically, it is about this hunter guy on a ship gets shipwrecked on an
Oh
island
no.
and
Oh
finds
shit!
what it means to be hunted, be on the other
Oh
side of
shit!
the gun.
Oh shit!
Ultimate vegan propaganda movie.
Mm.
Ultimate friggin' badass. We should hunt people film. In my opinion.
That was
Yeah.
the lesson you took.
Yeah, the ending was so sad. Why did they have to kill Zara?
Yeah. No, sorry.
No.
No,
The hero.
no. He was so sick.
Spoiler.
Yeah,
Uh,
spoilers. That's a pretty
People
sick
have had
film,
enough
though.
time to get to this movie.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we are all like familiar with the source material going into
Yeah, I was about
this.
to
Yeah.
ask, did you guys have to read this
I did
in
Yeah,
not have to
school?
yeah.
read this, no, but I knew the plot before watching the movie.
This was in my grade 7 class, or it might have been grade 8, LA. We had a whole unit where we'd read short stories, and they were
Mhm.
always like pretty disturbing short stories. And I remember like falling in love with these short stories. I love
Mm,
because it hit that like part of my brain like a creepy pasta would hit, you know?
yeah.
Just a nice, disturbing little tale that'll chill me to
Yeah.
my bone, make me think about humanity. There's like, y'all ever read The Lottery? I know it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, 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 I had to read that.
So yeah, this was one of them, and I remember like going home and being like, "Oh my god, like they hunted people. That's the most dangerous game. Like, how sick is that?"
I read this in 3 separate years. I had 3 different teachers who wanted
Damn.
to read The Most
Wow.
Dangerous Game. I
So we
remember
really
I had
got the
to
right guest for this
Yeah.
episode.
I remember doing assignments, like one assignment I had to make a map of the island based on how
Fuck
it's
yeah.
described.
Damn.
That's awesome.
Dude. That's so sick.
Wish I still had that.
Yeah.
But
Um,
watching this
man.
movie, I was like, Eve? I don't remember an Eve in the story. Am I just making that up? I felt like I was being gaslit by the movie.
By Ernest and Irving. Ernest and
Yeah.
Irving were gaslighting you specifically.
Yeah.
How does it hold up though to the source material, David? Other
I
than the glaring Eve issue.
I think it's kind of an interesting. The other thing is, I remember even as a kid, in the short story, it doesn't have that big fight at the end. It kind of
Mm.
has like the two of them meet in the house, and he's like, "Yeah, you won the game," and he's like, "No, we're gonna fight." He's like, "Okay, whoever wins gets to sleep in my bed, and whoever loses goes to the dogs." And then it just cuts to the good guy in the bed. And as a kid, I
Mm.
was like, that sucks. That's a cop
Yeah,
That's
out.
lame.
cringe.
In this one, you get a good big old tussle.
Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
good old tussle. There's some good tussles in this film. Some very good
Yeah.
tussles. Now, this film is from the same guy who did King Kong, I believe.
Yeah,
Ernest.
one of the directors.
Yeah, Ernest B. Schoedsack
And Fay
did
Ray
King
of King
Kong.
Kong fame as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I feel like that not influence per se, but style definitely shows. You
Oh my
know,
god.
the
I
sets
have some
throughout the
breaking
jungle.
news. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Fay Ray is
Interrupted.
from Alberta.
what?
Yeah.
Damn.
Cardston,
Yo,
Alberta. Shout
nice.
out.
Damn.
Like the most southern tip of Alberta, but still Alberta.
I'll accept it.
Alberta born. This movie has an Alberta
Damn.
connection.
That's heritage.
Incredible.
Everyone,
It's
up your
wonderful.
score. Up your
Yeah.
score.
I
Yeah,
gotta up it. 5.
Up it. Re up. Damn. Shout out. She died in 2004,
Yeah.
August 8th. That was like 11 months after me.
Welcome
after I was
back,
born.
Fay Ray.
Damn, damn, that's crazy. That, sorry, this has
I-
derailed my
Have
thinking.
you guys seen King Kong?
No, I
Yeah,
haven't.
fucking
She
so
has a
sick.
very similar role in King
Oh
Kong.
yeah, pretty
Does he?
identical, huh?
It's just screaming.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
That's about
damsel in
it.
distress in the jungle.
Does
Man.
she, in a similar way, kind of like, I don't know, just come along for the ride? Like, I don't know.
I know. Well, like
Oh,
King Kong
man.
grabs her and just
I guess so, but I mean, like, even going to the island, does she like be like,
yeah.
take me with you? Okay.
She has a kind of passive thing
Dave,
in King Kong.
do you remember the misogyny in that movie?
In King Kong,
Yeah,
which misogyny?
Oh
it's
no,
like
are there
it's
multiple?
like it's like the most epic misogyny I've ever seen in an old
Oh,
film. It's so
misogyny.
crazy. It's so crazy. Jack is like the main character, and he's just like proclaims, "I hate women." And like, there's
Oh,
this
I
one
forgot.
kid where Faye's like, "But Jack, you hate women."
I forgot about that. That's so good.
It's so sick. Oh, it's so fucking awesome, bro.
And he goes, "Yeah, but you're not women." And that's the love that they have.
Oh my
That's what this
god,
movie is missing.
that's man, born in the wrong generation. That is love. Joking, misogyny, it's awful. Don't
Not
rock with
cool.
it. Not cool. Um, this film is 60 minutes long,
That's pretty
so
badass.
Yeah.
that is also badass. I remember me and Sam like audibly went yippee when we saw that
Yeah.
coming up.
You don't want more hunting?
Movie didn't need any more hunting.
No?
No, it was a perfect amount of hunting.
Honestly, I agree with that.
I wanted more shipwreck. That shipwreck at the start was so sick, dude. It happened so quick. They like hit a
Yeah.
coral reef.
Yeah.
The
It like
cut to the
collapsed.
shipwreck is so funny. I'm trying
Yeah,
to remember the exact line, but
it's
someone
kind of
basically went,
horrific.
"Oh, there's lots of coral here." Oh, and then they shipwreck.
It's
I
kind of
love
fucking
that also.
horrific.
Yeah. I love that immediately before the shipwreck happens too. They set up the movie. They're like talking
Oh
about,
yeah,
God, how much would it suck if we were getting hunted, or is
yeah.
it a fair game?
Literally,
It's
literally
literally
like a
seconds
second.
before it happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Then like the whole set shifts. But
Yeah.
the whole boat crash happens in like sub 30 seconds, dude. It's crazy. Hit
Guy just
the
gets mushed
reef.
by a shark.
Yeah, the boat crashes, like the steam like fucking burns people inside the ship. It's so
Yeah.
horrific. And then yeah, they get eaten
It
by
reminded
sharks,
me.
man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It reminded me a bit of the Titanic movie that we watched, like the clearly
Yeah,
miniature boats in just like a
it's
little kiddie
awesome.
pool,
Not
shaking
going that
around.
might have been my favorite part of the film.
Joel
Might have
McRae
been.
also doesn't really care that much. Like, he's kind of chill for someone whose
Yeah.
entire crew just died.
Just died.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He's like laughing and smiling by the time he gets to the house. to the
Pretty much
mansion.
Yeah.
everybody that survived the boat wreck isn't like worried about it. Bob, Eve, or Martin, right?
Is Martin the brother?
Yeah.
Fucking hate that guy. I don't
Just
know
having
why
a good time.
that character got so under my skin. You're so
That's what they
rude.
wanted. You kill him.
You're so rude, dude. You're so rude. Zaroff is so in the right. Hunt that dude. That dude is just he's making an ass out of himself. He's drinking all the alcohol, right?
Yep.
He's getting Zaroff to play the piano and he's
But
clearly
he
uncomfortable.
had 2 hours to sober up, you know. He'd be fine.
Yeah.
Fuck that dude. He's getting on my nerves. oh shit, I'm about to hunt a person. Oh shit, I'm about to I'm about to hunt the most dangerous game right now. You know what I'm saying? That's the way Martin got me feeling. So
You were ready.
effective filmmaking. Effective filmmaking.
There are some good lines at the beginning that I kind of like. Like, sure, it's a little ham-fisted in the, oh, we're going to talk about hunting right before the most
Yeah.
dangerous game. But I do like the whole, animals kill for survival and they're considered savages and we kill for sport and it's civilized.
Hmm.
Like, I do think it's sort of fun ideas.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
good contrast.
It would be cool if it was just maybe like, I don't know, presented a little more subtly.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I understand. This movie's like it's moving. It's like 60 minutes long. We just got to get through it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it for what it was. Really cool sets throughout. Like, love the mansion set. It's pretty awesome. And
Hmm.
some of the jungle bits looked pretty cool.
Hmm.
I really like the
Good
shots of them
waterfall.
running through the jungle.
Yeah, we got some like cool POV shots, kind of with
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
lots
uh,
of moving camera, which is cool, especially for the era.
I liked Zaroff. I love Zaroff. Zoroff.
Yeah, you stand Zara.
Yeah, he's so sick, dude. So sick.
The true hero of the film.
He rubs his forehead so menacingly. So sick.
And he has an evil goatee. He
Yeah. Some cool close-ups in this movie too. The close-ups always stand out to me in these older films just 'cause, I don't know, could you say they
Yeah.
were less utilized back then? They're more comfortable with the wide, probably.
Yeah. I agree with you in that they definitely stand out to me more in the older films too.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
and so much of this movie is like it's like a wide two shot, and there's not really
Mhm.
anything that happens. You'll just see them talking. So when it does get close, it's much more impactful.
'Cause, like, that one shot, like, when we get close on Zara, he's, like, pretty intimidating. He's got this crazy look in his eyes, just so wide-eyed.
Hmm.
It's good stuff.
Yeah,
Did
And
you
then,
just like
like,
recognize
trophy room.
Zoroff from anything? From any other movies you'd seen? Perhaps on this podcast?
oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Perhaps the last David episode, even.
No
Ooh,
fucking way.
I did not recognize
No
him.
fucking way.
He's in Henry V.
As chorus.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
He's
Fuck
in The
yeah.
Man Who Knew Too Much too. Have you guys
Yeah,
covered that
no,
one yet? That's a
not yet.
Criterion.
I do like that movie.
That's good.
We'll get to it. We'll
Damn,
get to it. But anyway, yeah, there's so many connections.
man. It's like we plan these. It's crazy. Also, I love the cellar with all the heads. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a cool cellar with heads. And I
Hmm.
like his mute servants. Those guys are pretty cool. They're
I
just
like
being chilling.
They're good at grabbing people.
Yeah. Good goons.
apparently there was more heads, there was more violence and stuff, but they had to remove it because people were too scared and they were walking out.
Fuck. Oh,
That's too bad. And this is pre-code too. Like they didn't
this is
have
pretty
to
good.
remove it. They could have kept it in.
There was a lot of code stuff in this, I feel like.
Oh yeah. As
Like,
a film historian, speak to that a little bit, Dave.
well, there's the violence in the heads and everything, but more so
Mhm.
you can see it in just Fay Ray's like sort of tattered clothes she wears the whole time.
Hmm.
Like
Mhm.
it's kind of risque. It's not risque for modern times, but for the time, it's kind of risque. She did the same sort of thing in King Kong. And
Yeah.
the other thing is like Zora pretty blatantly says that he's gonna rape her.
Yep.
Like
Yeah. Hate
they
that
don't
guy.
That's
really
like
hide
part of
it.
his prize, right? He gets her.
And also just how they
Yeah.
talk about it is pretty blatant. Like they don't really hide that.
Yeah.
They talk about making love after the hunt.
Yeah.
So all those are things that like 3 years later they wouldn't really be able to do, I don't think.
Yeah. Good old code.
Good
Have we
old
talked about the
code.
code at all on the podcast?
I don't think we've
I don't
hit
know
it
that we've
very
had a
much.
movie that really necessitated it.
I,
David, do
I'm
you want to
always
give a
in.
little like
Yeah, good.
what the code is, like what that
Basically,
means?
there what's considered pre-code is before 1934. There
Hmm.
was a code before that, but it wasn't really enforced.
Yep.
But up until 1934, there was a lot of stuff going on in Hollywood. They were having lots more sex and violence in all their movies, and they were getting real scared that all the legions of decency would force the government to make laws about it.
Yeah.
So Hollywood decided to self-enforce these code rules, and they would continue until 1967-ish.
Damn.
Crazy how
To
long that lasted.
varying extents. Like, they were definitely loosening by 1967.
Mm-hmm.
But like
Man.
30s was their strongest hold. And so yeah, they couldn't show sex violence. They couldn't have the bad guy win. Sorry,
Yeah.
Zoroff.
Damn.
There was a little bit of more leniency if it was like a recognized book, or like with Gone with the Wind, there's the famous Frankly My Dear, I don't give a damn, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Mm.
they were more lenient on like language and some of the content in that movie because it was a famous book.
Yeah.
That made it more respectable, because movies aren't
Because-
art.
Exactly. And books are always respectable no matter what.
Oh yeah. That's the viewpoint I've been coming to.
I do wonder, how respectable do you think this short story was back then? Like, was this a classic to them? Do you guys know?
I feel like
The
I
fact
have
that it's
no
endured
clue.
for so long has to.
If I had to guess, my assumption would it'd be a shocker for sure. Something that would rattle the bones a
Mhm.
little bit. I could speak to its staying power, but I have no clue. What's the
Mm.
publication date on the original short story?
1924, January
Okay.
19th.
So it wasn't that old.
Yeah.
Yeah, only 8 years after the thing was published did the movie come out. Pretty quick turnaround.
Hmm.
I do think it's kind of like the classic Hollywood formula of you adapt a novel so it gets some recognition and people will watch it.
Mhm.
You add some sex, you get Fay Ray to scream and wear tattered
Yep.
clothes, even though she wasn't in the story at all. And then you add some violence, and there you go, you got a hit.
There
Exactly.
you go. That's all you need. And some cool
There have been
sets.
many remakes of this movie because it feels like such a premise that would be so great for a remake, you know? Just somebody getting hunted on an island. Very adaptable. Could be any time,
1970.
any.
No.
I'm looking it up, but I'm not really seeing
Yeah.
much.
Uh, Most Dangerous Game 2022. Justin Lee.
So it just happened. Beat us to it.
Are you gonna make the remake? What would you change?
I would beat for beat the exact same, just in color.
I would AI deepfake CGI bring back Fay Ray, Alberta heritage moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I'd probably more human hunting. Definitely more human
Mhm.
hunting.
Would you want to
Most
see the
dangerous.
other guy getting hunted?
Yeah, yeah, that'd be an extended sequence.
Yeah. It is. I mean, there's a lot of like Hunger Games, just any kind of, I guess, like
Fucking
people
Hunger
killing
Games.
people. You, you
Some
Yeah,
see
I
always
guess
video
I
game
popular.
influence.
yeah, I never thought about that, but there could definitely be a bit of influence, a gamification of just hunting other people in an
Yeah.
arena in the wilderness with a bow.
Yeah.
Katniss.
Yeah.
Katniss is Zoroff reincarnated. That's
I
crazy.
like all the different ways that Zoroff is hunting them as well. Grabs his
Yeah.
bow. He's got a gun.
He's really having
He's
fun with
getting
it.
creative. Yeah, and he's got his
I,
goon caddy people with him.
I
Even
thought the
just
dogs was a little lame.
The
yeah.
dogs.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
very.
Does that happen in
Come
the
on.
book? Like the reveal that you didn't get me, you got the dog, and then he like jumps off the waterfall with the dog.
The waterfall thing was in the book. Like, he jumped into the
Okay.
water and that's how he escapes. Yeah, I
Okay.
don't think it's the greatest thing either. It's not the
That's, a,
most like dramatic. Just have
No.
dogs chase him.
that's an epic plan, though. It's like a pretty high powered rifle, too. I don't know if I believe that dog's tanking at all, but whatever. Whatever.
It's yeah.
I think it's funny
Dogs
you
will
could have
learn.
Maybe
taken him with a bow. but he's just like, now come back.
Yeah. They should have
Man,
just stayed at one point. Fay Ray and Bob, whatever his name is, they set up like a trap and they're hiding in a cave. They should just stayed in that cave all night.
they have a
Wouldn't
knife.
have made
Yeah,
a
Yeah.
exciting like movie, but they would have survived.
they could have had a Hunger Games moment in the cave.
Exactly.
You know, Bob Rainsford could have painted his face like a cake.
Yeah, because it's established he sells bread, so he must be great at
Yeah,
decorating cake.
that extreme camouflage.
What a
At the end of
great
the day, do you prefer this movie or Hunger Games?
It's close.
This movie's only 60 minutes long, which is
I
pretty
know,
epic.
but Hunger
How long
Games
are all
is
the Hunger
like
Games movies in total? Like 8 hours? 10 hours?
I feel
Yeah,
like
are we
each
counting
of
all
them.
the Hunger Games or just one?
No, just the first two.
Just the first two.
Okay, ooh,
I
that makes
guess
it
I'd
harder.
probably be more likely to rewatch the first two Hunger Games movies. I don't know that I'll revisit The Most Dangerous Game.
It is only 60 minutes,
Yeah,
but I guess that's like
but
kind
when are
of
you going to
our
turn it on?
ultimate
Maybe if
point
it
about
plays
this
on
film.
TCM or something.
Yeah, if it was on
It's
TV, I would.
only 60 minutes, but we're not running back to this. And I think
Yeah,
I'll live another 60 years on this planet if I'm lucky, and I don't know if I'll ever rewatch this film.
maybe you'll have to rewatch it with your kid one day when they're doing the book report, and
Okay.
you're like, just watch the movie. It's the same. Just
And
take
I'm
Yeah,
out
like,
maybe
it's
I'll
black and white. Ew.
Yeah. No, my
fuck.
kid will
No
love
kid
black
of
and white
mine.
cinema.
You
No
disown them.
fucking
They're
no
not gonna know
fucking kid of
color
mine.
movies exist for a long time
You're
until they go
gonna
to
see the
school.
world
Yeah,
black and white.
they've got to grow up with cinema. Start
Exactly.
them with
Yeah.
the silence.
Gonna start him with train arriving at the station. No, we're
Yep.
starting with the horse one. The
So
diagram
is
of the
Dolly
horse
Gardner
running.
at a gallop?
Yeah. Slowly
Lumiere's
make our way
World of
up.
and Trip to the Moon.
Yeah. Oh my god. That
What about the like cave
vicariously.
shadow ones?
Oh shit, yeah, true. Fuck. And then we need to
Take
introduce them
those
to like
original
the
Shadowbox
theaters.
theaters or whatever. Yeah.
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 Just run them through the whole gambit.
The whole
Make
history.
them write. Make them write letterbox reviews for each. That's their write-ups.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's like, Daddy will love you based on how many likes you get. So like, get
Write a
cooking.
good review.
Get cooking.
Just writes meme reviews because that's what gets all the likes.
They do a one liner. No, they don't get their allowance.
Yeah.
Yeah, one-liners. I don't know. It's a balance. If my kid can crank out like good, funny reviews that have substance to them, that's the goal ultimately, right?
Mhm.
Hmm.
He's
And they're
allowed a
ready.
one-liner every once in a while, but
Yeah. If it's been a long day, he's watched 4
yeah,
movies that day, he can have a one-liner.
he's like turning on his fifth film.
Yeah.
The
You just
Blu-ray's
finished
like
Satan
overheated.
Tango.
And now that I've discovered that books are cool too, he's gonna have to be reading too. He
Oh
Ooh.
my
or her.
god.
He or her.
Or them.
Or them. They are gonna have to be reading too, because books are goaded.
What if you discover the opera or something else?
Yeah. Or
Are they going
music.
to
What
cover
if you
this
get into
all?
music?
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. What if they discover podcasts?
Oh
Oh
my god.
no. No.
Just starting
Ugh.
with the After Darks.
I'm gonna have a list of banned art forms in our house. Podcasts, music, um, paintings, fuck it.
Painting. Drawing. No drawing.
You are
No
making the
drawing.
shags right now.
Yeah, you are
Where
making
they
the
live.
change.
I'm making the best kid ever is what I'm making. And on the weekends, we can go out, we can people hunt. It'll be so sick. It'll be perfect.
Go play our most dangerous game.
Please, can we please hunt some people this weekend? Please. Ah, brings a tear to my eye just thinking about it. He's
One
such a
day.
good dad. God.
Clearly.
6 out of 10.
Yeah, I gave it a 5 out of 10.
I
I liked
also
it.
give it a 6 out of 10.
I quite like that OG King Kong. You guys ever seen Son of Kong? That one's pretty
No.
badass. One's pretty
Does it have a
badass.
little baby King Kong, like baby Godzilla?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hell
He's white
yeah!
this time too.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty crazy.
I feel like part of the problem with the most dangerous game is King Kong is just so much funner.
Yeah, they try to
It's
do
it's
the
similar, but it's funner.
they try to do the high adventure, right? With like the sharks and the jungle and everything and the ship crash, but
but there's no King Kong. There's no
there's no big
dinosaurs.
ape, there's just no
Yeah.
dinosaurs. Like a
What are you
movie like
doing?
this would have to rely heavily on its theme and its messaging and its um
And they kind of get that messaging out of the way pretty quick. I don't know, like
and
they
in
get
like the most slap your face way.
yeah.
And then it becomes subtext. He becomes hunted. That's it.
True.
Uh,
Pretty
is that
crazy
even
stuff.
subtext? It's just
Maybe.
text. Yeah.
Just text.
Also,
I
I
don't know.
know like sound film just came out. The audio is so chopped. It's so bad. Fix your shit. Fix your shit, random YouTube upload of this film.
You like the camera movements. You can't have good audio and camera
I
movements. It's
know,
Yeah,
not
I
come on.
know,
possible.
I know,
They could
I
have done
know.
better. Just
They
do what the
could,
Italians do.
they could
Believe
have
me,
done
there
better.
are worse sound films. Trust me on this.
I'm trusting you on this.
Yeah,
Fucking the Criterion's so sick though. It looks awesome.
it does.
Like
Looks
I would
way
definitely buy
cooler.
that if I saw it in a Goodwill for a couple bucks. I'd go $20 on this. Fuck it. I'd go
Yeah.
20.
So the movie you just said you weren't gonna watch again.
Dude, have you seen the cover though?
I'm looking at it right now.
Come on now. Be for real.
Cool cover.
Oh shit. That's like the weakest special feature lineup I've ever seen though. It just has audio
Subtitles.
commentary and subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing. That is so weak, man. Not even an essay.
Do they have a short story?
No.
Not even. Oh,
What?
guys. Criterion.
Critterpit
Could've
Blu-rays is
done
gonna have to do better.
exactly. Like, we'll do a commentary for it.
Mhm.
Man. I'm like thoroughly kind of pissed off with Criterion right now. It's a weak release.
Its cover is
Yeah.
pretty cool though.
Sick cover.
Even maybe it
$10.
should come with a poster. Criterion, just throw a poster in there and I'll be happy.
Is this in print? It's
You can
in
add it to
print.
Cart
Damn,
because
guys.
nobody buys it.
They just
Nobody's
never
bought
sold.
it.
Damn. Where do I put this in the rank? I think I'll put this just above Henry V, but just below Armageddon. Is that fair? I don't know.
That feels wrong.
Yeah, it'll go above Armageddon for now. Oh,
Does that mean
I
Henry
don't.
V was just below Armageddon?
Yeah.
No.
Armageddon is a
Oh,
really fun watch. You have a
Armageddon's
blast
so
watching
much fun.
Armageddon.
Henry V, I'm like, damn, if I like understood Piantic Ambiter or whatever, this would be sick.
Iambic pentameter.
Yeah. But Armageddon is like, you need fucking oil drillers to fucking drill a hole in this fucking
I
asteroid to put a
Yeah, it
fucking
makes
nuke
no
in there.
sense, but I completely understand what's happening in Armageddon.
Oh yeah, every step of the way.
Yeah.
Shout
Yeah.
out.
Well, great app. Do you have any recommendations for a movie for the audience, David?
Wreck us.
Mm, let me check my letterbox.
See if you watched anything good recently.
All I've been watching is body swap movies lately,
Hell
which
yeah.
is
Oh,
not a good genre. I did not realize how
That's a
bad of a
good
genre
genre.
it was.
The Fly is a great body. Well, it doesn't really body swap. Body combination.
There is like two good body swap movies, and it's Freaky Friday and Your Name. So I recommend those two.
Okay.
wait, which one? Sorry, I
Freaky
was texting
Friday and
Rob.
Your Name.
Freaky Friday and Your Name. Epic.
Some good
These are
body
not my
swaps.
best recs.
What was your rec last time? I feel like it was Howard Hughes.
It was his girlfriend.
It's Rough Rider. Yeah,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
you cover a
Which-
good range.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta stop
Your
watching
Name.
body swap movies.
Your Name, like the anime?
Yeah.
Hey, you recommended me watch that one, I think. Was it that one?
Wait, who?
Didn't you recommend me watch this one a while
Did I?
ago?
Oh yeah. You watched like the short by the same guy, just because it was like 60 seconds.
Yeah, gotta get those numbers up, boy.
It's
Gotta get
pretty
those
good.
numbers up.
Gotta get those numbers up. You gotta catch up to Cameron.
Cameron's just
Sea-Watch.
insane.
Yeah. Let's see. I think it's like over 500.
Guys, it's making me insecure.
572 this year. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's mostly shorts, but it's a lot.
He was still averaging over 3 films when we left school.
Yeah.
Is he in the? He's not in the film program.
No.
No.
And I watched more films with him than pretty much anyone in the film program.
Yeah,
He
you
is
did.
clearing us out, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah.
We gotta get him on the pod, man.
We do.
Damn.
Ask him about any Canadian short film, he'll have seen it.
What's he in?
Anything on NFB.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. He's a Canadian film scholar at this point.
Yeah. He doesn't even like them. Like he watches every single one though.
He
What's
gets
his
mad.
degree? What's his degree?
He's in education.
Fuck yeah. Well, he needs to come educate us about cinema, I guess.
Next
Goddamn.
Canadian we get, I should ask.
Is there like Guy Maddens in the collection other than My Winnipeg?
There's a couple, I think.
I'm just thinking out. Cameron
watched
would be
Guy
perfect for a Guy Madden Critterpit.
Would be, yeah. Brand
I
upon
love
the brain.
that Isabella Rossellini one.
Yeah.
I love that one, man. That was right up my alley. Was it
I
your
love
review,
Guy
David,
Madden.
that said, I don't know who this was made for? Because it was made for me.
Yeah, I think that might have been my review.
I love
It's
that.
such a specific film.
It's made for all the Rossellini heads.
I'm not a Rossellini. Well, I guess I've seen a couple of his films now, but I just love like a deeply personal, sentimental film like that, told through the fucking lens of cinema and its talking heads. That was chef's fucking kiss.
Talking heads and his like big belly.
And belly.
I
Yeah,
love
belly.
it's so perfect. It's so sweet. I love it so much. Love it.
That is a good
Is
one.
cinema dead? Maybe.
No.
Who
No.
knows?
Not when Guy Madden's out there.
Not when fucking Gabriel Kahane is out there.
Not when I know Gabe is fighting the good fight. Come on, critters. All we need is 20,000 USD.
20,000
All we need is 20,000 USD.
Don't even worry about the conversion rate to
Everyone,
Canadian.
drop out of school.
We got this.
Get that money.
Everyone take out loans right now.
Please. Please.
Send it our way. We'll send it to Gabe.
We'll get a credit on
You
Benji's Hour. It would be the best way to end ever. Critterpit Legacy.
That's a wrap on the pit. Thanks
We
for
need it.
listening.
I gotta watch Benji's Hour.
Once I get that screener, man,
Yeah,
I'm
you
definitely,
fucking do.
yeah, showing that to everybody.